sewing machine. This was built in England in 1886. It would have cost you 10 shillings and sixpence to buy one of these, which was about 3 weeks' wages. It's called a Moldicott, and it was the world's first pocket-sized sewing machine. It's a piece of nickel-plated perfection, exquisite engineering. You can just see how light that is. It's absolutely beautiful. And if you look closely, you'll see it's actually got a walking foot, which is adjustable. And you've got a tiny little bobbin under there as well. So it is a complete lock stitch machine. It was only used for patching. We take it on holidays, and if Madam ripped the dress, and they could sit down and would have put this on the side of the boat's table, and she would have just ripped it off. You can see the size of the bobbin that goes in there, that's only tiny. So you can doing it.
It's on the end of say she's got a 15.
You know, and you compare this, but you can have a look at that. The ideal of this is if you were doing a large tarpaulin or something like that. In the early days, tarpaulins, they had sewn eyes. So what they would do is they get the tarpaulin, put that one, see there's a pocket sewing machine. They would get the tarpaulin, you'd lay it there, you'd start walking it through, and instead of turning the whole tarpaulin to do it, you would just walk around the eye like that. So you'd go round the eye, and then you'd go to the next one. Then you'd go round the eye. You could put your boot up in there, and you could just do a tiny little hole right in the end of your boot. It's an incredible machine. This was built in 1870. It's made by Dirkop in Germany. But what a gorgeous machine. This one, this is an adjunct. This is an English made. When you want to do boots, you would come to something like this. So how they used to do it, you take your boot off, you pull it back, you can see the needle there. You would get your actual sole and put it in there, you'd go zap. You've got a little walking foot in there, which moves it across, which is stitch length. You then hold it, work, hold it, work, hold it, work. And that's how they used to do boots back in the early days. It's gorgeous, isn't it? This one at the back there. Okay. This one everybody loves. This one there, have a look at this. So you can see what a beautiful mechanism it's got. This little idler arm makes that work beautifully. Now if you have a look, you'll see you've got one needle across the front. And if you have a really close look, down inside there you will see a second needle coming at right angles in front of my finger. So you've got needles going in two directions on this. Right? So this is an incredible machine. As you can see, you've got two tensioners. You've got feed dogs. You can see the feed dogs operating there. You know, they're big, heavy feed dogs on that. So you would be operating it like that. Before broadloom come in, carpet was only 27 inches wide. If you wanted to do a large room, you would have to sew the carpet.
So why was this handled here if you're holding it there?
Well, it's handled here because if you had the carpet there, all your weight's in the top. So as you were sewing, it would want to turn to the left or the right. So that's there to hold it upright, and that is down there to keep it flat so it doesn't twist. And if you have a real close look in there, you'll see there's a tiny little wedge going up and down.
Yep.
And inside there, you'll see there's an M. So the carpet would go across there, that would split the carpet each way so it would go in there, and if you look in there you'll see the needle goes right across the tip of it.
So only catching that very top edge.
That's right, yeah. It's gorgeous, isn't it? This one was built in 1950, off a design from 1912. So they've been out a long time. You've got a number here, and that's got 32. Or a 35 tour. That means it was a 35th patent by Singer, And the number 2 tells us that it was the second modification that he'd done since 1912. So they got it right the first time, didn't they? Quite incredible, beautiful facility. You know, have a look at that. But look, it's absolutely beautiful mechanism on that.
Did this with the last, didn't they?
You might have a photo of that.
Sorry?
Please take a photo of that.
Oh, you simply can.